Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm your host, Ron Nicoletti. It is Wednesday afternoon. We have 10 races we want to look at, and let's get to those track and weather conditions. The main track fast, the turf course good. The first race, a 6-furlong sprint on the fast main track. These are claimers, 2-year-olds, and they're going to run for a price of $16,000. Scratch number 5, Little Red Devil.
They're off. From the center, Jet Prince was away alertly. Meanwhile, Play with Passion was off awkwardly and is 5 lengths last. Moving up on the outside, Flashing Light takes over second with Awesome Dancer third. High End Queen is fourth and Nook on her outside. Then down to the inside, it's Caribbean Spirit. And after making a mess of the beginning, Play with Passion is far back. Down the backstretch they go. Awesome Dancer angled off the fence to try to challenge Jet Prince with Flashing Light now 3 wide. Nook is from behind the speed while racing 4, 3.5 better than High End Queen. Then it's Caribbean Spirit and far back to Play with Passion. 22 and 4 for the opening quarter speed, and around the far turn they go. Jet Prince and Edgard Zayas hold firm with a 1.5 lead. Awesome Dancer and Flashing Light second and third, 3 better than Nook, who's asked to quicken well fourth. It's a gap back to the rest of the field led by Caribbean Spirit, and they're at the top of the stretch. Jet Prince by a half and 46 and 1, but here comes Lopez aboard Flashing Light to the attack on the outside. Flashing Light just ran up to take the lead. Jet Prince tries to stay with him. Past the 8th pole together, 3 better than Awesome Dancer, then High End Queen. Jet Prince is extra game, battles right back, and Flashing Light has to do better now. Flashing Light at Jet Prince. Jet Prince is on the inside. Flashing Light on the outside. Jet Prince pinned his ears and turned him away and won 13 and 4.
What a game performance by number 4 Jet Prince, fighting back to win it and paying a very nice $31 to win, owned by Sandra Trotter, trained by Dan Peter, and ridden to victory today by Edgard Zayas. Second race on a good turf course at 1 mile. These are maiden claiming. The fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upward. Scratch number 2, The World We Know. Also scratch number 10, the main track only. All about the chase.
They're up. From the inside, Gabby's Kitten, and along the rail, Flashy One begin the best. Here's the gray Mademoiselle Belle moving up on the outside. In between horses, Sweet Medea comes away in the top flight, and on the outside, it's Association. Followed by the comebacker Brightly Mine, then it's Key to Oral between horses, and dropping to trail is Cape Ann, but they're situated by about 5 lengths from first to last as they run into the first turn. On top, it's Flashy One and Gallardo, 3 parts of a length. On the outside, Mademoiselle Belle second, Sweet Medea down inside. Then it's Association. Gabby's Kitten follows her. From between horses, Key to Oral, 3 wide there is Brightly Mine, and the trailer is still Cape Ann. Separated by 3.5 as they run to the backstretch. They're 3 across the track. On the far outside, Association goes up to quicken the cadence. Battling on the inside is Flashy One and Mademoiselle Belle between horses. Racing in fourth is Key to Oro, then to the outside, Brightly Mine. Sweet Medea saves ground while not asked for much at the half-mile pole. A 1.5 in front of the trailers, Gabby's Kitten, and on the outside, Cape Ann. They went 25 and 1/5 for the opening quarter speed. They went a half mile in 51 and 1, and they move into the far turn. Flashy One on the inside, Mademoiselle Belle between them, Association still 3 wide. Key to Oro looms behind the speed, working off the fence and guiding into the clear. Gabby's Kitten has now got a spot to race, and she moves up on her inside. Trying to move up the rail is Sweet Medea, and they're at the top of the stretch. 3/4, 116 flat, and along the inside, Sweet Medea just stayed right on that rail and takes the lead. Trying to get after now is Gabby's Kitten, then Mademoiselle Belle and Key to Oro. Through the final furlong, Sweet Medea shaken up by Lopez with a 1.5 cushion. From the outside, Key to Oro is coming on, and Gabby's Kitten between them. Sweet Medea reaching. Here's Key to Oro. Key to Oro in the final jump got up to win it. It's close for second. Gabby's Kitten or Sweet Medea.
Number 5, Key de Oro, takes the overland route and scores, pays $12.40, owned by Crossed Sabres Farm, LLC, trained by Marcus Vitale and ridden to victory today by Matthew Rispoli. We're going to take a break. We'll be back for race number 3.
Shaman goes down the outside. Shaman goes chasing Danish Dynaformer. Danish Dynaformer. Shaman Ghost, and Shaman Ghost takes the Queen's Plate a length.
And taking the 156th running of the Queen's Plate is Shaman Ghost, beautifully bred by Ghost Zapper.
Classic bloodlines, classic sire, Ghost Zapper, standing at Adena Springs.
Welcome back. The third race is a 1 mile claiming event for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 3 races, or 3-year-olds. Scratch number 2, Suave Berry.
And they're off. Toward the inside, Tormented de Oro gets the first call. Moving up on the outside is Io Inez. Then it's the gray Berry Blitz, who will back off to race in third. Followed by her stablemate Wildcard Hit, who's now fourth, in front of Elnath, second last. And as is her custom, Fee and Sugar takes hold at the back of the pack, about 8 lengths off the lead. The lead is held by Tormented de Oro and Marcos Meneses by 1.5 lengths. Io Inez content to race off the flank, while second from Berry Blitz third. Then Wildcard Hit, who's down to the inside and racing in fourth, a half in front of Elnath. Then it's a stretch of 5 to Fee and Sugar. They won an opening quarter speed in 24 and 3. 5 furlongs left to go. Tormented de Oro still has the lead comfortably by almost 2 now. Io Inez is in chase mode second, with Wildcard Hit third. Fourth is Berry Blitz. Fifth is Elnath. And far back to the early trailer, Fee and Sugar. Past the half-mile pole, they went a half-mile in 49 and 1. Tormented de Oro continues to shoulder the load, but here comes Zayas on Io Inez. She's up on the outside to draw even with the leader at the 3-furlong point. They've put 5 on Wildcard Hit. Moving up is Elnath. Then it's back to Berry Blitz and Fee and Sugar. 5/16 to go. When confronted, Tormented de Oro had something to offer Io Inez and opens the lead again to 2.5. Io Inez is all in, while second. Elnath tries to rally third for about 5 lengths off the lead. After 3 quarters and 1:13 and 4, Tormenta de Oro has something left and opens a 3.5 length lead now. Io Inez and Elnath second and third at the furlong grounds, with Wildcard Hit in fourth. In deep stretch, Tormenta de Oro still there. Elnath starts to get to her now. Tormenta de Oro trying to hold sway. Elnath surging. Tormenta de Oro. Elnath coming on. Tormenta de Oro hanging on. Elnath second, third Io Inez, and then fourth was Wildcard Hit in 1:41 and 1.
Number 3, Tormented de Oro holds off number 6, Elnath. What a great finish on this horse, owned by Pristine Farms and Stud LLC, trained by Louis Duco, and ridden to victory today by Marcos Meneses. Race number 4, 1 mile on the turf, maiden claimers, 3-year-olds and upward, full field of 11 runners going to the post.
They're up. Toward the inside, Tequesta Storm begins nicely. Moving up on the outside, Pemberton Hall. Away in the top flight, Brothers Forever moves up. Down to the inside, that's step 2. And widest of all goes Hugueton. They pass under the finish line for the first time with Tequesta Storm in front to half a length from Camerton Hall second. From between horses, Brothers Forever is now third. It's a stretch of 2 to Dispersion with Hugueton in step 2. Followed by Running on Guinness and Crowd Idol. Stretch of 2 more to Paparazzi, who's in front of Mighty Bite. And the early trailer is Charlie Has Heart. They bend into the backstretch now. They went 23 and 3 for the opening quarter speed. It's Luca Panici and Tequesta Storm by 1.25 lengths. Camerton Hall second. Toward the inside, it's Brothers Forever third. Dispersion is now racing in fourth from Hugueton fifth. Then down to the inside at step 2, followed by Crowd Idol and Running on Guinness. 3 more to Mighty Bite and 5 to Charlie Has Heart. 48 and 2 for the opening half mile. They move into the far turn now. Tequesta Storm continues to lead it. Camerton Hall continues to press the issue. Step 2, long shot possibility on the inside. He had to tap on the brakes hard, and really having to slam out of there was Brothers Forever. He pretty much eliminated himself in the run around the turn. That leaves Tequesta Storm on a 4-length lead. Here's long shot Paparazzi to take up the slack second. Toward the inside now, third is Camerton Hall. Dispersion is next after 3 quarters and 1:13 and 3. Tequesta Storm has yet to face a threat. Tequesta Storm through the final furlong on the lead. Dispersion getting to him in the late stages. Tequesta Storm on a 4-length lead. On the outside, Dispersion is second, but time has run out. Tequesta Storm and Luca Panici to win it. They'll win it gate to wire by a dwindling 2 lengths. Up second, Dispersion from Crowd Idol third, then Paparazzi. And even after having to check, Brothers Forever got up to be fifth in 1:39 and 4.
Number 1, Tequesta Storm goes to the lead and never gives it up. Owned by Slam and Dixie Stable, trained by Michelle Nihey and ridden to victory today by Luca Panici. Fifth race, 7 furlongs. These are claimers, 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 3 races, or 3-year-olds. 8 runners going to the post. The off-time favorite, number 4, Royal Knowledge.
And they're up. From the outside, Mitos Iliendas and You Can't Stop Me begin nicely, moving in the center now. Here's Starship Verdict with All My Memories away in the top flight. As they run out of the chute, Social Roy moves between horses. 6 furlongs to run in the race, and You Can't Stop Me, slowly working clear and slowly working to the inside. Mitos Iliendas will now press the issue more earnestly while second. Backing off third is Social Roy. Then racing fourth is All My Memories. Toward the inside, Starship Verdict. Royal Knowledge is next, and the two at the back are Amase and Renombre. They moved to the half-mile pole. They went 22 flat for an opening quarter. Very, very quick here. Mitos Iliendas on the inside. You Can't Stop Me on the outside. Their heads apart. They've opened 3 now on All My Memories, who moves up on the outside of Social Roy. Pace to chase for Royal Knowledge, closing nicely at the 3-furlong point into 5th, 4 off the lead. Stretch of 5 lengths back to Renombre, then Starship Verdict, and the riders lost the irons on Amase last of all. They run past the quarter-mile pole. They went through the opening half-mile in an eye-popping 44-3. You Can't Stop Me comes off at the top of the turn with the lead. Royal Knowledge is under the whip ride, just bumped with Mitos Iliendas at the 8th pole. Down the outside in All of My Memories. Through the final furlong. Can You Can't Stop Me keep this up? Royal Knowledge on his outside. Coming on at the 16th pole. You Can't Stop Me or Royal Knowledge. Royal Knowledge surging to the lead. It's Royal Knowledge and Jonathan Gonzalez to win it. You Can't Stop Me second. Up third was Renombre. Got close then for fourth. Amase closed hard at All My Memories in 124-4.
Number 4, Royal Knowledge, holds on gamely to win it for owner Frank Calabrese, trained by Mike Petro, ridden to victory today by Jonathan Gonzalez. We'll take a break, and we'll be back for race number 6 in just a couple of moments.
There's a new day dawning in Florida. Never before has a Breeders' Cup Classic winner retired to stud in the Sunshine State. Until now. Adena Springs presents 3-time Grade 1 winner and earner of over $4 million, Fort Larned. New to Adena Springs South.
Welcome back. The 6th race, 1 mile on the turf. These are claimers, fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upward, which have never won 2 races. Scratch both main track onlys, number 10, Senora di Fatima, and number 11, Starship Galaxy.
And they're up. Toward the inside, Summer Chant commences nicely. Navajo Kitten is showing speed. Up on the outside, Ela and Arabelle come away in the top flight. Toward the inside, Cruising is now racing on 5th. Then from the outside, it's Gold Celebrity taken in hand in front of Lillian's Rose. Image of Rachel is second last in the early trailer, Diana's Daisy. They run into the first turn, and now securing the lead is Navajo Kitten, has dropped over to the inside and leads it by a length. Summer Chant comes off the fence to race in second, Ela 3 wide third. Cruising has a ground-saving trip from fourth with Arabelle racing in fifth now. Then Gold Celebrity and Image of Rachel. Lillian's Rose is second last, and trailing is Diana's Daisy, but they're taking much closer order now. They slowed the pace right down after the opening quarter in 25-2. Navajo Kitten and Boca Chica dictate the tone. They lead it by a half a length. Summer Chant is second, Ela is third. Cruising is fourth, Arabelle is fifth. Then Gold Celebrity, Image of Rachel down toward the inside in front of Lillian's Rose, and Diana's Daisy out in the center trails the field after a half mile that was very slow, 52-1 as they move into the far turn. Navajo Kitten has had everything her own way, moves onto the far turn with the lead, 3 parts of a length. Summer Chant is second. Arabelle third, looking for racing room. Then Cruising and Gold Celebrity. That's all for Ela, trying to kickstart a rally. Diana's Daisy and Image of Rachel with a quarter of a mile left to go. Summer Chant bids up on the outside to take the lead. Trying to get after the leader now is Arabelle, and on the outside in Gold Celebrity with Image of Rachel up the inside lane. Navajo Kitten has something in reserve after those soft splits. Inside the final furlong, Navajo Kitten rallies to the lead now. On the outside in Summer Chant, late run from Cruising, who's working home. Summer Chant at Navajo Kitten. Summer Chant ahead in front. Summer Chant. Summer Chant gets up to win it from Navajo Kitten second, then Cruising in 142 flat.
Number 3, Summer Chant gets the bob at the wire. The favorite wins it for Workmere and Freer, trained by Todd Pledge, and that gives jockey Edgar Zayas his second victory on the card. Race number 7, 6 furlongs. These are maiden fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upward. Scratch the 3, scratch the 7. The jockey on the number 5 is Aaron Court.
they're up. From the outside, it's High Maria Adu and Amy's Image, who begin nicely. Down to the inside, Artie's Bourbon Girl and Jane's Cat is splitting horses. Also away in the top flight is Elizabeth Aurora. Ring knockers on the far outside. Amy's Image broke cleanly but is now racing third last in front of only Big Wave Dave and Avatar, who's at the back. They make their way past the half-mile pole. Jane's Cat and Erin Court passed the half-mile pole after the opening quarter went in 22-1. Racing in second is Artie's Bourbon Girl. Elizabeth Aurora is third. High Maria Adu is now fourth. It's a stretch of 2 to Ring Knocker. It's another 2 to Amy's Image. Then to the inside Avatar, and tailing off is Big Wave Dave. There's less than 5/16 to go in the race, and they're still chasing long shot possibility. Jane's Cat goes past the quarter pole on a 2-length lead. Artie's Bourbon Girl begins to get after her while saving ground second. Ring Knocker cuts the corner to get into third. Amy's Image will have to get a move on from there, and Artie's Bourbon Girl just took the lead while confidently handled. Artie's Bourbon Girl passed the 8th pole on a 3-length lead. Jane's Cat is second. Ring Knocker is third. Here's a late run from Amy's Image. She's up into fourth, but the winner is Artie's Bourbon Girl and Edgar Prado by 3 in the end. Ring Knocker got second. Jane's Cat got third in front of Amy's Image fourth in 1:11-4.
Number 1, Artie's Bourbon Girl cruises to victory, owned by Bloomfield Farm, trained by James Kirk, and ridden to victory today by Edgar Prado. Race number 8, 7.5 furlongs on the turf. These are maiden claiming 2-year-olds. 2 scratches in the race, number 1, Perfrido, and number 11, Touristic. Note, the number 13 gets in and will run.
They're up. Sharp start in the center for Mambocello, who begins to the lead. Toward the inside of him is Disco Bill moving up, and in his debut, Disco Bill takes the lead. Moving up now to be second is Money Street, then down to the inside, El Globo is third. Total Evil is now in fourth in front of Grand Tapoy, who drops over. 10 Guitars floated out on the corner. That sent Mambocello wide, which in turn carried Sandy Springs and My Special One wide. Meanwhile, down to the inside, Got 'em saved ground. They run around that first turn. Disco Bill leads at 3/4 of a length. Money Street on hold second. El Globo is third. Racing in fourth is Totally Evil. Then Grand Tapoy. El Globo getting off the fence to quicken up to take the lead. Stretch of another 3 to 10 Guitars. Then from between them, Mambocello. Down to the inside, Shape of My Heart with My Special One and Got 'em. And now the early trailer is Sandy Springs. They went 25-1 for a casual opening quarter speed. And Disco Bill punches back through to take the lead. They went a 52nd half mile. El Globo is second. Grand Tapoy is third. Money Street is fourth. Totally Evil ridden now to race on. 10 Guitars is wide but trying to advance. Down to the inside and about 6 lengths off the lead is Mambocello. Then My Special One and Got 'em. There's a 1/4 mile left to go. Now the pace quickens. Grand Tapoy looking to loom large at the leader, Disco Bill. Disco Bill comes off the turn in front, but Grand Tapoy under a full head of steam. Grand Tapoy just ran up to take the lead. El Globo on the outside. Down the center, Money Street. Got 'em and Mambocello try to shake loose late, but Grand Tapoy is still there. Grand Tapoy by 3. Here's Got 'em shifting ground, trying to move up late, but Grand Tapoy blows them away. Won it off by 4 or 5 in the end. Very close then for the minors. Mambocello and El Globo in a place photo with Disco Bill and Got 'em in 1:33-4.
Number 13, Grand Tapoy, gets in off the also eligible list and wins rather impressively, owned by Gran Polo Stable, trained by Jose Garofalo, and ridden to victory today by Tyler Gaffleone. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back for the late Daily Double. Welcome back. Race number 9, 1 mile allowance optional claimer for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upward. Will have 8 runners going to the post.
And they're up. Toward the inside, Little Tammy begins nicely. Moving up in the center is Curlin's Princess, and Cali Star makes it a party in the run to the first turn. Holywell also comes away with speed as they head into the first turn. It's Cali Star and Holywell who get acquainted. They've opened 3 on Curlin's Princess, who races all by herself well third. Little Tammy is in fourth now. Then to her outside goes Quinn Cat. It's a length and a half to the team of Danessa Deluxe, who's to the inside of Dana Lynn, and it's a stretch of 3 to the early trailer. The trailer is Oasis at Midnight. They went 24 and 4 for the opening quarter speed. On the outside, Holywell takes the lead 3 parts of a length. Back to second is Cali Star for the time being. Then it's Little Tammy and Curlin's Princess, third and fourth. Dana Lynn is next. Got it to the outside. Edgard Zayas aboard the favorite Danessa Deluxe. She's in the clear. She's 4 wide. Beginning to progress a bit now at the half mile in front of Quinn Cat and Oasis at Midnight. They went 49 and 1 for the initial half mile. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Zayas just pulled the trigger on Danessa Deluxe, and she's into third at the 3 furlong point, rallying up to Cali Star. Now she's into second. Here's Danessa Deluxe to issue the challenge to Cali Star at the 5/16. These two have opened 2 on Holywell and Curlin's Princess. Then Dana Lynn and Little Tammy. At the quarter pole, Cali Star responds to the challenge from Danessa Deluxe, and Cali Star gets away again by 2.5. Danessa Deluxe is trying to get after one more time second. Curlin's Princess third. Down the outside in Dana Lynn, but through the final furlong, Cali Star is strong for Gaffleone. In fact, she's booting away. Cali Star in a flashy South Florida debut. She won the feature and won it easy by 4 or 5 lengths. Danessa Deluxe saved second from Curlin's Princess third. Little Tammy was fourth.
Wow, how impressive was number 5, Cali Star, much the best, just cruising under the wire, pays $8 to win. Owned by Ben Walden Jr. and Larry Taylor, trained by Marty Wilson, and that gives jockey Tyler Gaffleone 2 consecutive victories. The 10th and final race this afternoon, 5 furlongs on the turf. These are maiden claimers, fillies, 2-year-olds, and the claiming price is $50,000. Scratch the 3, the jockey on the 4 is WK, and scratch number 13.
And runners away. Honor the Madonna was a step slow. Talitha Coombe begins nicely. The favorite Blazing Diamond is away in good shape. So too is Chucky Please and Saratoga Angel on the outside. These 4 speed out 3.5 in front of the team of Primetime Coyote, Agave Sunrise, and Second Hand. Then it's 2 to Tasmanian Angel to the outside of Sky Cotton. It's a stretch of 4 to Honor the Madonna, and the trailer is Daydream Believer. They went a quarter in 22 seconds flat, and Blazing Diamond has the lead. Talitha Coombe is second, Chucky Please is third, Saratoga Angel is now fourth. It's a stretch of 4 lengths back to the inside to Primetime Coyote, then Tasmanian Angel and Agave Sunrise, and they're at the top of the stretch. Blazing Diamond shaking up for the drive at even money and moves away by 3. Chucky Please up the inside, down the outside, Talitha Coombe. 4 lengths back to the rail, it's Primetime Coyote and Agave Sunrise. To the wire, the favorite's an easy winner, Blazing Diamond. Moving clear, 5 or 6 in the end. Chucky Please will be second. Going to get very close for third. Talitha Coombe or Primetime Coyote, then Agave Sunrise in 58 and 4.
The favorite, number 10, Blazing Diamond, wins the nightcap, owned by Alpha Stable, trained by Manny Morales, and ridden to victory today by Miguel Vasquez. In the pick 5, 5 of 5 paid $391.80. 4 of 5 paid $8 even. Rainbow 6, numerous tickets, 6 of 6, $411.56. The carryover going into Thursday, $27,215.09. They nailed the super high 5 of 5, $1,035.65. And that wraps up Wednesday's card. Remember, on Thursday, we have a 10-race card scheduled. Our first race post is 12:35. It's going to be a fun day at Gulfstream Park West. It's the Fall Turf Festival. Good night and good luck.